the great law of attraction that keeps all of this together, keeps pulling things into your life, keeps your mind moving in specific directions, is always present within us. It is the law of what you put out comes back, or the law of attraction. We attract our life, we attract our experiences. Now, with that said, that great law doesn't know the difference between good or bad, up or down, or any opposites. And this is because that which has no opposite cannot have two. It's just one. It's one presence run by this great law of attraction. Now, this is interesting for us because we tend to live in a world where there is opposites. So we have what is good and what we don't want and what we do want. Do you see? So what happens is that we have this feeling world. And I want you to kind of imagine it for a second, because for so long we have thought that the body and the brain that we are has feelings. But let me offer a new way of looking at it. Your feeling world is not your body or your manifested world. It is the real essence of your being, of your soul, your feeling world. It's all about how you feel. And that is where your thoughts and your beliefs are. And you have access to that world. And that world is within you. Now, that feeling world for most of us is split. Now, what do I mean? I mean that it has that which is wanted and thoughts that move in the direction of that which is wanted, that which is good, that which is positive. But it also has that which we don't want, that which we don't like, that which is negative. So it holds both. Now, before we go any further, I think it's important to understand that your inner being, your higher perspective, your soul, your God self, your divine self, does not hold negative feelings. And the feeling world of your bigger, broader perspective is only positive, only love, only appreciation. Now, why? Because that allows things to move and expand. Whereas the negative feelings that we have inherited mostly from those outside of us or from the world around us causes us to contract. Can you feel the difference? So now our feeling world, which is where we gather everything in order to put it into this world, in order to receive it back in manifested form, is full of both. It's full of negative and it's full of positive. And now your inner being only sees positive. So when we move in the direction of negative, when we pull from our feeling world that which is unwanted, put it onto the world in order to receive it back, we're going to feel negative emotions simply because it's not matching our inner being. That gives birth to a guidance system. That way we know when we feel negative emotion, guess what? I'm not matching my inner being. I'm pulling from my feeling world that which is negative and unwanted and putting it out into my creations and getting it back. This lets go of all blame, and now we start taking self-responsibility for our own creative world, if that makes sense. Now, from this perspective, the key here is to remember that if you pull negative or positive from your feeling world, then law of attraction is going to add to it. That's why law of attraction doesn't know the difference. It will move you in this direction or it will move you in this direction. Anyone ever felt that when you get angry at someone or frustrated at something coming back that seems to shock you or it seems to kind of trigger you, that you feel yourself go down? It just pulls you down, like quicksand. That's law of attraction adding to it more and more and more and more and more. More discord, more misunderstanding, pulling you down, be underneath the waves, so to speak. And when you're happy and joyful, you can feel more thoughts, more imagination that moves you in the direction. That's law of attraction this way. So law of attraction, most of the time, is kind of pulling you a little bit in both directions. And that's why life feels like this. Now, when we use law of attraction, we say, okay, I want to attract money, I want to attract abundance, I want to attract all these great things. Then what happens is if we don't know we have this pull going on, if we're looking for money, but we're holding on to the lack of money at the same time, then it stops it from coming in. Do you see? Because this pull is very strong. and you cannot move in both directions. That's why Jesus said you cannot serve two masters. You can't split yourself. You see, you can't divide yourself. So either you're moving in this direction or you're moving in this direction. That's why there's no such thing as good and bad. It's good or bad. They're two different directions. Now, the good news is to understand that as we live our life, we move through all of this craziness and this contrast, we create vibrations and send them out. And when we send them out, our inner being catches them, so to speak, and holds on to the vibration of what we want. This creates a feeling of desire. Now, let's say if you're lackful and you want to be abundant, you're sending vibrations of abundance. Your inner being is becoming that abundant feeling, and it's starting to pull you in that direction. Does that make sense? This creates a stream. We all hear the idea of this stream. This stream that you are on in your life is of desire. So I want you to stop for a second and just feel you are moving somewhere. The world is unfolding to you, and you're going down this stream, just like if you're on this raft and you're moving down the river and things are coming in. This is how life is, and it's coming in based on your desire. So here it comes. Your inner being's holding on to that vibration, and you're moving towards it, and it's coming right on in. Now, that's the way it's supposed to be. Then it's surprise and delight. Oh, a wonderful, blissful life. Everything flowing to you because your inner being is consistently holding to the vibration of everything you're asking for. And here it comes. But this is the issue. When we hold on to this side and we pull from our feeling world that which is unwanted, that which is negative, that which is not fun, not joyful, negative emotion, contraction in our energy, we contract ourselves down. The law of attraction continues to pull us in that direction. And boy, it's like a big rubber band. You pull yourself from your inner being, and it is uncomfortable. And it feels like you're being pulled apart. Anyone know that feeling? Law of attraction is helping you move in that direction, giving you more thoughts, helping you, find out what to say and what not to agree with. And now you're stuck, so to speak. So law of attraction is certainly not necessarily your friend. It's just the law. And in that scenario, it's going to be your worst enemy. Simply because you have decided somehow, mostly probably unconsciously, to pull from the feeling world through habit, perhaps, with old belief systems that's causing you to move against the current and causing you to move away from your desires. As you move away from your desires, those beliefs pull you down. Law of attraction adds to it, and it gets very, very uncomfortable, and the world becomes very separate. It doesn't seem like your friend. You might have anxiety. You might have anger and frustration. Does that make sense? Anyone ever felt that before? I know we all have. So that's how this energy works. Now the question is, how do you let go and move in the direction of this side? Well, we do it by recognizing that your inner being is holding on to the vibration of what you want. And this is where the great power of allowing comes in. Because if you want to become friends with law of attraction and you want it to be your best friend, then absolutely, without a doubt, we have to learn in this moment, each moment, to allow the moment to flow as it is. And how do we do that? By paying attention to how we feel. By recognizing when we pull from our feeling world and put it into our manifested world, and it comes back in the form of negative emotion, we stop and say, I did that. I can feel the negative emotion that's coming through. I need to pivot and switch and stop moving in that direction. This is by far the hardest part for all of us because we feel that there are reasons to be angry and there are reasons to be vengeful, right? And there are reasons to be sad. We have all kinds of reasons in order to move in this direction. But how does it serve you? And this is what we have to finally understand. Is there a reason to move in a negative direction? Really? Because all it does is contract your energy and move you away from everything you desire. If you want to become friends with law of attraction, you have to let go of all resentment for the world. You have to let go of all blame, all guilt of everyone. There has to be a feeling of innocence and forgiveness, which means I'm no longer moving in that direction. And now I'm moving in this direction. And that is imperative. It's essential for law of attraction to become your best friend. Otherwise, you will hold on to an underneath stream Just like when you jump in the water and it pulls you down, you don't realize there's an undercurrent. That's this negative current. Can you feel it in your energy? Can you feel it in your feeling world? Is it there? And it's pulling you down without you even knowing it. And every time you move and you try to manifest and you try to think all great things, it doesn't seem to come because this one's pulling you down. And this is where we get stuck. Forgiveness is first and foremost. Forgive the moment. Let go. Recognize what it feels like when you're being pulled down into that negative world. And recognize that you can't get to the positive world from there. You have to let it go completely. And just say, you know what? I want to find something good right now because I know my inner being is holding that light. And I'm going to move in the direction of it regardless of what's coming in my life. I'm going to feel good. I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to have love and appreciation for who I am. I'm going to sit back for 5 minutes and talk about how great my journey is and believe in myself. Let go of the outer world. Let go of what others say. Let go of your past for 1 second and just sit in the place of silence. And you will see nothing has happened yet. That's just past. It's waves that were once there and now they moved back in the ocean. Let them go. And say, I want you to come in. And I need to find a way to move in the direction of you. You cannot move towards me. You have to move towards your inner being. You have to move towards that light. You have to move towards what you want and who you really are. And the best way to do it is to stop and just start over right there. And I recommend it. As soon as you feel a negative emotion, stop. Boom. No. I'm going to start over right here, right now. Just like if you were drawing something and made a mess, you crumble the piece of paper up, you throw it over, and you say, I'm going to start over. And that's how you do it. I'm going to start over. Now, where are you? What do you have for me? What do you feel like? Because it's all about the feeling world. I want to feel good. I want to feel like I'm flowing in. I want to feel like I'm moving towards my desires. I want to feel like everything's starting to work out for me. I want to feel like I can pull into things that want to come to me. I know they're ready for me and I know they will come in. I want to start sitting here. I want to start relaxing. I want to start letting go, and I want to start feeling my way where I want to be. And if the mind tries to pull you down, you just ignore it and keep going in that direction. After a while, you will see it will let go. It cannot pull you in because law of attraction will only pick one. And if you continue to move in this direction, you say, I'm going to feel good. I'm going to feel good. I want to feel, even if it's just those words, I want to feel good. Law of attraction is going to go with you. And as it pulls you in, the mind has no power. The mind needs law of attraction to pull you down in the negative world. Isn't that nice to know? If you give it to it, law of attraction will add to it. Just like that. Poof, the beliefs will pull you down. But if you say, nope, I'm going to feel good. I want to feel good. I want to feel fun. I want to feel something good. I want to feel something good here. I know my inner being's there and I want to feel what my inner being feels. Then law of attraction is going to start moving in the direction of your stream. You're going to feel like you're moving down that stream again. We only have two choices in this life. We can move with the stream towards our inner being that holds everything that we want. It's a beautiful feeling. Can you feel it? Holds everything you want. You don't know exactly what it is. You're not supposed to. But it's there. Can you feel it? But the only thing that's going to move you there is love, appreciation, and gratitude. That's it. You're not figuring anything out, not resentment, not trying to defend where you are. None of that is going to move you in this direction. Just love, appreciation, and gratitude. And here's the big word. You ready? Unconditional. No conditions. Just love, appreciation, and gratitude. That's the oar going in the water, moving you down the stream. And this way is going to pull you down based on resentment, hate, trying to figure it out, defending, justifying. You see, it's more specific. Past, very, very specific place. Anytime you're moving in a specific place, you know you're moving towards where you don't want to go. Here, it's very general, just feeling good. I think I'm just going to flow a little bit. I'm going to allow this in. And I'm going to move in the direction of something I don't know, but I know it's there, and I'm excited to see what happens. Can you feel the difference? This side, I don't know why that happened. We got to do this, and we got to do this, and this has got to happen, and this is going to happen. You see, there's that negative synchronicity. And these are our two choices forever. And one of them makes law of attraction our worst enemy because it will pull us down. And the other one makes it our best friend. Take that with you. As always, it is my pleasure. And I really love sharing this clarity and being with you on these videos. Thank you so much. I have so much love and appreciation to all of you on this journey. Keep the comments coming. I'd love to hear where you're at. Hit the like button if it speaks to you. Otherwise, subscribe, share. And as always, my unconditional love and appreciation.